And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
Yeah, after all that, now he wants to make a deal, huh? Can we keep it real, ladies and gentlemen, and just say a lot of people want their hands in the cookie jar of the critical minerals? How are you good people all doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and below, you know, up here and down here. And don't forget, hit the thumbs up button right now. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. And ladies and gentlemen, if and when you do hit the bell notification, when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little tab there that brings up that says all notifications. That way you will be notified when I post a video. Last but not least, make sure you go subscribe to my other channel called Man, Husband, Father, that I'm scrubbing clean of old stuff. And I'm going to be putting fresh new content on there, so go subscribe to it. You will know when I do launch a pilot episode on there. Okay, I'm just trying to get it built up first. All right, thank you all for that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I told you guys I knew it was a bunch of mixed feelings over the discussion that Trump and JD Vance had with President Zelensky. And I know y'all saw the animation in the beginning. Some of y'all agree with it, some of y'all don't. It's completely fine, but understand this: when it comes down to it, folks, people are just trying to filibuster all the in-betweens of Zelensky and what he's just trying to protect his people. He's just trying to, you can say that all you want to. Look up videos of what his people are saying. Trump, them are trying to end the war, right? They're trying to end the war. They're trying to bring about peace. But now, let's keep it real. Trump figured that, hey, we gave away all this money, so way you can pay us back through these critical minerals. Zelensky is pretty much trying to, he didn't want to do that. I need guarantees that you guys are going to do this for me. I need guarantees that you guys are going to protect us, X, Y, and Z. And they're trying to work this deal out. So you guys all know how that story went. Well, he went crying over to the UK. The UK is going to give Zelensky billions of dollars. And they said they're going to do it until it's over. And they even said they're willing to put boots on the ground, which means there's going to be a chance that should they do this and put boots on the ground, we already know that some lives are going to be lost. So already UK, you guys there that have family that are in the military, however y'all say it, be ready for some lives to be lost. I can tell you one thing, though. We don't plan on none of our American lives to be lost over here in America. And to be quite honest with you, now they're saying that Zelensky is trying to come out and want to work out a deal, right? So we can ready to watch this all together and go through a little bit of this. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I want you guys to pay attention to what I am getting ready to show you a little bit here, okay? So let me do a few things that are wide now. And in the process of me doing that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button right now as it is. So let's get ready to get into it.
And let's start right here where we left things on Friday. Ukrainian President Zelensky now says, hey, I'm ready to sign that minerals deal with the United States. This despite his heated confrontation, I'm sure you saw it, with President Trump and Vice President Vance in the Oval Office on Friday afternoon.
Madeline Rivera is live in Washington with the latest for us. Hey, Maddie.
Hi, guys. Good morning. Yeah, despite that spat with President Trump in the Oval Office on Friday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he remains confident that he thinks his relationship with the United States and with President Trump can be repaired. And like you said, Steve, he is still confident and optimistic that they can reach a minerals deal with the United States. He still wants security guarantees, though, but Trump administration officials say security guarantees are contingent on a peace deal, and they don't even know if peace is possible at this point.
You heard that? Y'all making it seem like, oh, the United States just won. They said they are doing it with contingent on this man wanting to do this, with the premises being coming to peace. Do y'all really think there's going to be peace when the UK is saying we already giving you the money, Zelensky, and we ready to put boots on the ground to keep this war going? This is crazy.
They're trying to get Russian President Vladimir Putin to the negotiating table.
President Zelensky has thrown off the sequencing. And Margaret, let me tell you the most tragic part of this. The President Trump's idea for this economic arrangement was to further intertwine the American people and Ukrainian people and show no daylight.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says a minerals deal is currently off the table. To get it back on track, some Republicans and U.S. officials say a major reset is necessary, and they argue that task falls on Zelensky.
Something has to change. Either he needs to come to his senses and come back to the table in gratitude, or someone else needs to lead the country to do that. I mean, it's up to the Ukrainians to figure that out.
European leaders are grappling with a
Here it is.
fallout after holding a summit with other European leaders in London over the weekend. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced the outlines of a plan to end the war. The Associated Press reports the proposal would keep aid flowing to Ukraine and continue to arm them from any future Russian invasion. Starmer reportedly says the UK is ready to put boots on the ground and planes in the air, but the plan would still need U.S. support.
Europe must do the heavy lifting. But to support peace in our continent and to succeed, this effort must have strong U.S. backing.
Huh? What? Y'all ready to put planes in the air, boots on the ground, but we need the U.S. backing? No. Y'all, I'm sorry. President Trump should be like, you know what? You guys got it. You got it. Go ahead and let Vladimir Putin annihilate you all. United States is not going to help. We're going to focus on our own. We're done. Bye-bye. Die.
I refuse to bend the knee to their next endless war in Ukraine. I want peace. They want money and they want conflict, even if it means walking us into the brink of World War III, which frankly it is doing, and it's doing it rapidly.
I'm just saying, okay, y'all got it. Y'all know better. You're trying to come to a peaceful deal. Now, what kind of sense does that make? UK literally just pretty much said to me, and I might be wrong on this. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not. That's fine. I might be wrong on this. The UK just sit there and say, we're going to actually go to war. That's what it sounded like to me. At first, it was supplying Ukraine with help they needed. Remember, we supplied them with our own military weapons. Did not see that. But anyway, they're talking about actually getting involved from the sound of that. He said, we're ready to put planes in the air, boots on the ground, which means the UK is getting ready to go to war with Russia as well. But we need the U.S. backing. I hope Trump say, absolutely not. Y'all want to have war with Putin? By all means, go at it. Stay over there. Don't bring the U.S. in that nonsense at all. What we're going to do is focus on taking care of our own. Have at it. And anyway, and for some of you to try to make this thing out like Zelensky is just, it's poor Zelensky. He's just a man caring for his country. Do y'all even know what this man did? I would let a former Democrat explain to you guys what he did. And watch, some of y'all still gonna have something to say about her. Check it out.
Here is something that the political establishment and propaganda media don't want you to know. Ukraine's President Zelensky has just banned yet another political opposition party, one that questioned his legitimacy as president, and used Ukraine's Department of Justice to mandate the seizure of this party's members' assets. Now, this is just the latest of Zelensky's actions to do this sort of thing. He began banning major political opposition parties in 2022, when he also started banning TV channels that were associated with his political opponents. And he took over total control of Ukraine's largest television networks, now controlled by their government. Now, Zelensky's presidential term ended on May 20th. He canceled elections in the name of martial law, suspending Ukraine's constitution so that he could stay in power. Now, defenders of Zelensky will say, hey, Ukraine is in the middle of a war. They can't have elections. Just stop for a moment and think, if we accept that excuse or criteria for suspending the Constitution and canceling elections, then we should presume that leaders in our own country and our own establishment media will also use this same excuse and rationale when they suspend our Constitution and our elections, since we too are at war with Russia and China. Now, if you think this sounds crazy, look at what's already going on. They've already started conditioning us to accept a dictatorship by rationalizing their own use of our Department of Justice to target President Trump and other political enemies in their efforts to stay in power.
Sounds familiar? Sounds like something that happened within our last 4 years, huh? And any of you that still would try to make up an excuse about this whole thing, understand this. Nobody's saying Putin is good. Like she said, nobody's saying Zelensky is good. How is it that you have somebody just wanting this stuff to end so no one has to die? They don't want that. They don't want that. Come on now. He want to keep on having money to fund this war machine, folks, because we know that in money, there is in war, there's money to be made through folks laundering it back to themselves every single time. It's going to come down to that money. So, yeah, still think Zelensky is just this innocent man who just don't have any. Yeah, the man literally, y'all heard what she said. He brought in martial law because he knew that they were going to elect his butt out. Go look it up. Don't believe nothing that she said. Don't believe nothing that I say at all. Nevertheless, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts on this new proposal of Zelensky. Now I want you to come back. I'm not ready to make me a little deal with you. What do y'all think about that? Leave it in the comments below after this video. And do not forget to do what y'all see in this animation right here. You want to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order? It's going to be up here. Things is a variety. Boom. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.